Hello YouTubers, and welcome to a new episode of Let's Build Disneyland. Sorry it's been such a long time since the last episode, and this episode is actually going to be fairly basic and short. Anyway, so the only thing that's going to be really worked on in this video will be the main hub area and the gardens within it and the surrounding road. Fairly basic and short. Actually, as you can see, I start off and it's not actually very even. I didn't do very well with making it dead center within the circle, which I go back to try and fix, and again, makes it all messy. But anyways, first off, I actually want to tell you about my plans for Let's Build Disneyland right now, and also go into describing why the videos have been so lacking. To begin with, actually I'm going to start with why it's been so lacking and so slow to come out. First off, I have no time, like absolutely no time. My job requires, my personal job in real life requires me to spend a lot of time at home, yes, but sitting in front of a computer watching lots and lots of clips. You can see here I'm actually trying to fix the poor placement of the outline. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, it's been really difficult to find any time to go out and actually have any work do any work on this project. And then also school gets in the way of any other time I have usually. And then this winter break that I'm still currently on, I have a huge project due by the end of the week. And I've been gone for most of the break as well, so it's been very difficult to be able to do anything but things I just don't extremely want to do. When I do have free time, I actually want to put it on to other things, like games I'm currently interested in playing. Like right now, I've been playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I just bought it for the first time, so I've been trying it out. I've also been playing things like Star Wars Battlefront, as well as Fallout 4. So those games, of course, take up a lot of time to just play through the main story, except for Battlefront, because Battlefront doesn't have a story. But I still have played a decent amount of that game as well. And then also I have family and friend obligations. My friends like to get together a lot, and so we try to get together as much as we can. And really, that takes up a lot of time. When I get with friends, it usually takes, I don't know, a good, sometimes it's a couple hours, sometimes it's a good 10. Depends on what we're doing. So yeah, I just don't have a whole lot of time or really effort to put into Let's Build Disneyland. So that's why it's been so slow, and it's going to just become harder as once school gets back in session in a week from now. Actually, the day I'm recording this, it'll be a week from now. So school will come back in session. I'm actually still a full-time student with a huge amount of work from my personal work, and then wanting to do things with friends, and I'm taking some online classes to learn more things about animation and things I want to learn about for my future career. So my time is cut out for me. So saying that, these episodes are going to be very sporadic when they come out. I don't have a set plan. I don't really know what's going to go on with it. However, it doesn't mean I'm going to be giving up on this project completely. I actually do have a kind of a plan of how I want to tackle the build. So right now I'm working on the hub. I'm going to be, after this episode, I'm going to be working on the Jolly Holiday Bakery. I believe that's what it's called now. And then going into Adventureland. So every season of Let's Build Disneyland, so this is season 3, is going to be a different land within the park. So season 1 and 2 were technically Main Street because I had to rebuild Main Street in season 2. In season 3 is going to be Adventureland, and then I'm just going to work my way around the park. Season 4 will be New Orleans Square. Season 5 will be Critter Country. Season 6 will be Frontierland. Season 7 will be Fantasyland. Season 8 will be Toontown. Season 9 will be Tomorrowland, and then we'll be done with Let's Build Disneyland. And then we can start moving on to other parts of the resort. I don't know if it's going to be California Adventure or Downtown Disney and the parking lots. I don't know about that completely yet. So that's the plan with how I'm going to be building, going ahead and building from now on. That's kind of the basic plan. I don't know how many episodes, I don't know how long that will completely take me, because again, I don't know how much time I can put into this. So, that's it with all the back end talk. So now, I'm going to talk about what was happening here. As you saw, we were building the roads. I actually started off with working with the kind of tracks that are in the middle of the road, using that same technique with the stairs being embedded into the road itself. Here I am laying out the outside part of the road, which is a little bit wider than the inside part. The inside part is only like about 1 block of gray dyed, it's cyan dyed hardened clay. I actually really like that block. I just like the color that it has. So you're gonna be seeing a lot in my builds. You already have, probably. I really like the clays. When they came out with the hardened clays, I was very happy with it. So I'm just I created the outline on top of it, and then I created a second outline through the bottom of it, and I'm keeping the inside outline of the actual center walkway area where the Walt Disney statue is, the partner statue. So here I'm just filling in the street, and it's just a simple fill in. Many people have asked why I don't do commands to fill things in, and I decided for building Let's Build Disneyland, for the most part, I want it to be all vanilla. Some things I'll be doing not vanilla, like if I have to move something, I'll jump into MC Edit and move it. But to fill in the actual blocks, I want to have it on camera, and so I would do it by hand. And plus it gives a nice interesting time lapse because you can actually watch it being filled in. So here I'm going in and designing the width and how big the central part is, and the central garden. I guess I'm just gonna call them gardens. I don't know the actual names. And the circular kind of walkway area, and then the outside garden parts. I use a lot of very basic I kind of guess at the kind of design of it. Here, I always use reference images to see what they look like in real life, and then for these circular areas, I always kind of guesstimate about the size of that area. So nothing is ever really precise and exact, and you can actually, if you want to learn how to do circles in Minecraft, like circular towers or whatever, there's actually some handy charts out there. You can just look it up on Google Images, and you can find it very easily. But here you can see I'm doing something changing, and I actually just decided I wanted to change what the block type was when I was using it. And right here I'm just again changing the block type that I was using. I had used regular smooth stone for the outlines, and now I'm replacing it with polished andesite, I think. I don't remember the newer names of stones. Even though it's probably a year and a half old, I've never fully learned the names of it. I just know what they look like. And so here I'm putting in stone steps actually to make the outside of that, and now some more decoration, putting in flowers, putting in iron bar fence around the outsides of the gardens, which are in the park. So trying to be as accurate to the parks as possible. Do some minor changes to make it more accurate to the other side, though I don't know if I necessarily like it from this angle. I don't know. Again, going around putting in decorations such as trees, in roughly the same position as they are in the park. And now I'm going in and putting in a bit of the outside, the walkway, the sidewalk. Here, if you can see you can't really tell, but that red outline I'm putting in right now is actually flush with the road, because I'm putting the stairs that lead up to the actual sidewalk on top of it. Makes it just easier for me to place the stairs. And I also know what's the difference. Instead of having the gray, the cyan hardened clay, and having to guess exactly where the stairs would go, I put in a different color, and then I know how far I want it out. And so here I'm again doing seeing how wide I want it to go out from the road, and creating the next circle that goes around everything, which will be the pathway, the sidewalk circle. And here I'm going back and forth counting how many blocks I place and seeing how things work. I'm going back and changing something as per usual. Now it looks a little bit more rounded instead of kind of edged off. I do that a lot. I go back and forth counting, and then I decide to change one thing. And it's not fully perfectly even. It's not a perfect circle. None of the circles are, and that actually stemmed from the first circle I made, which wasn't even. And so that's something to watch out for if you're ever working with these circles, is pay attention to whether or not you are doing it even on all sides, the exact same on all sides. And that's something I usually get it right, but this time I didn't, so the entire thing is somewhat off, but it's not bad enough that will ruin the entire project, even though it's the center of the entire park. It won't ruin the it won't ruin how things work. I can just put in a block or two in a different direction, and it will look just fine. So it's fine by me. I'm not gonna tear down the entire hub just to fix a couple blocks. And so I do believe this will be the end of the episode, and I will see you guys around.